This morning on DC News Now, we're starting off with some clouds out there this morning, but those should continue to clear out. We'll see the return of some blue skies this afternoon with highs low 70s. Of a look ahead towards the rest of that 7-day forecast and that holiday weekend forecast coming up.
Also coming up this morning, police are searching for one of the suspects in an attempted shooting on a Prince George's County school bus earlier this month. What we know this morning.
And battle over the skies, the pushback on Capitol Hill after leaders called for more flights at Reagan National Airport.
And if you have travel plans this weekend, chances are you're going to need to stop at a gas station at some point. We've got a few tips on how to stretch your dollar this holiday weekend.
The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
All right, your time right now is 6 o'clock on this Thursday morning. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. I'm Corey James.
Good morning. I'm Tanaya Wright. We're going to start you off with a live look outside this morning. Jackie, what can people expect?
Yeah, we're tracking the breeze out there this morning, and we're also noticing the clouds. But those clouds will continue to be filtered out, and we'll see the return of those blue skies later on this afternoon. A cold front cleared the area late last night. Those temperatures, though, really noticing the cooler air mainly off towards Hagerstown, Martinsburg, and Cumberland, where we're into the upper 40s right now. But farther south, still holding on right around 60, DC, Waldorf, as well as Fredericksburg and Lexington Park. So a relatively mild start out there. We are noticing that breeze, though, that wind picking up mainly out of the north, 10 even close to 15 miles per hour, even close to 20 mile per hour sustained winds in DC, as well as Manassas right now. Some gusts are around 25 miles per hour, and that breeze will likely be sticking around through the day today. If you're trying to plan out the rest of your Thursday, we're seeing partly to mainly cloudy skies this morning, but then we should be seeing more of that sunshine emerging through the day. Highs a little bit cooler than yesterday, upper 60s to low 70s. As we get towards tomorrow also looking quite nice out there, low to mid 70s, so a little bit warmer than the day today. But at least as we get towards the weekend, still good travel weather, although we're tracking a few spotty rain showers at times during the holiday weekend. More details on the timing of those coming up. But Tosin is here with the on-point look at the roads. How's traffic this morning?
Good travel weather, good traffic so far this morning. Well, at least in Maryland. Well, let me say at least on 270 northbound by Spur South. Look at that right now. It's usually a heavily traveled area, but no complaints at this time. Things moving smoothly. Where you're seeing slowdowns and people basically riding their brakes is in Virginia. This is in McLean. Look at that. Construction is causing 3 lanes to be blocked. So your things are moving super slow. That's why you're seeing all this backup right here. So if that's a route you're going to take, give yourself a few extra minutes out the door. We're starting to see those reds and yellows pop up all across the map, inside and outside the Beltway. So give yourself a few extra minutes out the door.
All right, Tosin, thank you. Your time right now is 6:02 on this Thursday.
That is right. A quick look at your Know and Go headlines this morning. First up, Prince George's County Police are asking for the public's help in finding this teenager. He is wanted in connection to an attempted shooting on a school bus earlier this month. Police say he is known as Baby K. They say he is the suspect who tried to shoot the victim on the bus.
And D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser is pushing her new D.C. comeback plan for downtown. She says her plan is to fill empty office spaces with new developments. A $200,000 grant is being awarded to help change the space.
And some Montgomery County parents are suing the Maryland school system over LGBTQ books being taught to students. Now, they say under Maryland law, they should have been given a heads up about this. They also say they should have been given the chance to opt their students out of family life and human sexuality lessons under that law.
All right, just turning 6:03 on this Thursday morning. Developing this morning, a multi-agency manhunt is on for a 15-year-old boy accused of attempted murder.
That's right. This stems from an incident that happened on a Prince George's County school bus earlier this month. We do want to get right now to our Lex Warris, who is live this morning in our newsroom. Lex, good morning.
Well, good morning. That's right. That teenager, nicknamed Baby K, is wanted for that attack that happened on the Prince George's County school bus, and it happened back on May 1st. Now, police say that this 15-year-old boy is one of 4 teenage suspects who were involved in the attack. According to police, Baby K ran onto the bus with a gun and tried to shoot a student who was sitting in the back. Well, police say that the gun jammed 3 times in a row, and then the kids beat the other teenager and ran away. The U.S. Marshals Service is now part of this investigation, offering a reward of over $12,000 for any information that leads to Baby K's arrest and an indictment. Well, all 4 suspects are being charged as adults in this case. Right now, the other 3 are in police custody and have been for several days now. We're also trying to confirm that Baby K is connected to a murder that happened in D.C. just 2 days after that bus attack. In the newsroom, I'm Lex Juarez, DC News Now.
All right, Lex, thank you. Well, reimagining the district, that is what D.C.'s mayor is hoping to do to downtown while also improving the economy.
One of the challenges she wants to address is the number of empty buildings as a result of the pandemic. Mayor Bowser says she wants to bring the area back to life by luring some 15,000 new residents and creating 35,000 new jobs in downtown. She's awarding a $200,000 grant to the Downtown D.C. Business Improvement District to come up with a plan.
I know we have the talent and the initiatives and the will to make sure that we are bringing our streets, our offices, our hotels, and our restaurants to life. I'm excited about what's ahead. I see opportunities.
The mayor's office is planning to work with former D.C. Mayor Anthony Williams on this project. He is now the head of the Economic Development Group in the district. All right, well, some lawmakers are asking for more long-distance flights to and from Reagan National Airport.
Others are saying the change, though, could have some negative impacts on the surrounding area. Now, flights in and out of DCA are limited under federal law. This law puts restrictions on flights over 1,250 miles. Supporters want the policy gone because they believe it is hurting tourism in the district. Meanwhile, lawmakers say increased flights will bring congestion and raise safety concerns.
If you're jamming more flights in and really pushing the capacity of a national airport, then obviously I do think there are some safety issues related to that.
If you want to fly to San Antonio or San Diego, which are the 7th and 8th largest cities in the country, you're out of luck. There are no direct flights from Reagan.
Officials say introducing longer flights at Reagan could also hurt nearby Dulles International Airport. Meantime, Dulles International Airport cargo workers are calling their working conditions at the airport dangerous. United Airlines contract cargo employees are filing a formal complaint with the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, also known as OSHA. They say at least one worker was injured by a forklift last July. They also say there is a history of safety problems at the airport.
One day I was working and my supervisor was driving the forklift. He tried to pick up a load too fast and so lost control and hit me in the back of my knee. I was lying in so much pain, asking God to help me as I lay there in pain. I'm very worried that accidents like mine could happen to someone else.
Now, Swissport employs the contractors for United Airlines. A spokesperson for the company said in a statement that they fully comply with all labor regulations and make health and safety of all employees the highest priority.
Your time right now is 6:07 this morning with just 1 week left until the June 1st deadline. A deal to raise the debt ceiling is far apart. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy says his party's goal has not changed despite the nearing deadline. Democrats have called cuts to welfare programs like Medicaid and SNAP inhumane. Yesterday, leaders of the House Progressive Caucus slammed McCarthy's refusal to compromise and raise taxes on wealthy Americans and businesses. To avoid defaulting on the country's debt, the group is calling on at least 5 House Republicans to break from their party and vote with Democrats to raise the debt ceiling.
They're not negotiating at all. Unreasonable, extreme, cruel.
To spend less than you spent last year. That's not that difficult to do. We've spent more than we've ever spent before, and we have the highest debt than we ever had before. I just don't think that's right.
The White House says they will not say when the leaders will meet again. Negotiations continue today.
All right, speaking of debt, American debt is now sitting at $17 trillion for the first time in history. This all according to LendingTree. Now, the D.C. metro area came in third for most average consumer debt at around $45,300. Second on that list is Dallas with about $200 more than D.C. Meanwhile, number 1 on the list is Atlanta. LendingTree says the average student debt for people in D.C. is around $16,000. And on Capitol Hill, the U.S. House of Representatives is pushing to block the president's student loan relief plan.
That is right. Yesterday, the measure passed to do just that, with 2 Democrats joining them.
Student loan cancellation doesn't make the debt actually go away. It simply shifts the cost from the student loan borrower and transfers it to hardworking American taxpayers.
Millionaires are not burdened with student debt. Working class people are. Student loan debt also disproportionately impacts people of color, low-income students.
The plan would forgive up to $10,000 in debt for some borrowers. It would also forgive up to $20,000 for people who received Pell Grants. Some Republicans say the plan would hurt the working class. Democrats say Republicans are misrepresenting the plan.
Student loan cancellation is regressive. It takes from those in the lower half and gives to the upper half.
Help strengthen the economy, encourage people to go to college and have benefits for not just borrowers, but also their families and communities.
The Supreme Court heard a case that challenged President Biden's student loan forgiveness plan earlier this year. A decision in that case is expected in the summer.
All right, one student's class project is causing some significant changes on all of University of Maryland campuses. The system will now be required to offer 24-hour vending machines that provide emergency contraception for students. Now, Bowie State University student Shakia Johnson says she saw something missing from college campuses. That is when she teamed up with Maryland Senator Ariana Kelly to make emergency contraception available for students. University of Maryland right now offers emergency contraception, but only during health center hours.
I think it's a big deal. Emergencies don't happen from 9 to 5. They can happen anytime. So stuff like Plan B, a lot of schools either didn't offer it or they offered it at prices that were the same as the drugstore, which is $50, $60 is a big deal for a college student.
Starting July 1st, universities will be required to have a reproductive health care plan with referral networks and 24-hour access to emergency contraception.